the legal team, Geek Sensei, Raven, Sam, Mr. Blitzstick. You three, man. Yeah. You man about.
We are live, guys. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Raven, your GS.
J, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome to T10 Gaming Channel. Today we've got Crisis Core. Yeah, what? Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. This is going to be a mad remake, considering this came from the PSP. If you're from that era and beyond or before that, you should be subscribing to the channel. Final Fantasy fans, all them things there. Liking the video. Down below in the comments, if you're going to pick up this game day one, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Are you?
Yes.
Did you play the remake of Final Fantasy VII?
No.
Oh, it's just to add to your
catalog. It's actually kind of magic because obviously we mean to play that. I think they've got part 2 out already.
Part 2 of that?
Of the Final Fantasy 1.
When did that come out?
Early this or middle of this year?
Did it, bro?
Yeah, and then there was like a remake of that as well for the PS5.
What?
Bro, it's mad. And then now this is coming out.
I was so baffed because I thought that this Final Fantasy Crisis Core was the second part to Final Fantasy VII, the remake. And you're saying it's not.
Nah, this is...
You're saying the second part came out.
Yeah, with Yuffie.
That's DLC, bro.
Yeah, second part.
That's not the second. That's DLC, bro. That don't count, bro. That's why I was baffled. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's DLC. So is this the definitive second part? I think it is.
I don't think, it's mad, because this is a remake, but it's almost like adding to the story that's now been remade.
I hear you.
Yeah, so...
But I think this is I think for them, if what I think is happening is right, this is the better way to do it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, yo, this is Final Fantasy VII, the remake part 2.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, yo, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, boom.
Yeah.
And it's the second part. And you're like, oh, some people will pick this up like it's a brand new game and it's experience.
Mm.
People who've made the remake, they're going to jump on this and be like, yo, more Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruv, the whole experience they do for this thing for me is mad. And I'm more excited about this because obviously played on PSP, thought it was amazing then. And like I said, now that they've remade 7 and they've changed the story and now this is becoming a part of that, I'm like...
You have to play the remake.
Definitely.
It's very good. Very, very good. It's one of them... firstly, just a disclaimer for everyone. I'm not, one of those Final Fantasy VII purists. I know there's bare people who say Final Fantasy VII is the definitive Final Fantasy game. I'm not that guy. I'm in the weirdo camp who says Final Fantasy VIII, me and that game had just real, in terms of RPG, it's the best RPG I've ever played in my life. Get me? That. So, playing Final Fantasy VII, I'm like, the remake it's like almost God of War again. Do you know what I'm saying? Where they've remade it, it feels brand new, it feels great. The things they've done with the combat system, I know it's not a Final Fantasy VII review, but I'm here for that. I'm trying to get you to play the game. I don't know why you ain't.
After what you said, I'm gonna...
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah, basically, since this is the story before Cloud.
Yep.
I thought I'd play this, then 7.
Not bad.
And then go forward from there.
Not bad, but it's Final Fantasy VII. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Final Fantasy, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's got bits of... Do you know what I'm saying? Flashing forward, but this could also... Exactly.
Yeah.
But this could also be sick because in Final Fantasy VII, obviously, Sephiroth just appears.
Yeah.
And here, if they're setting up... No, bruv, it makes sense. But I also... You don't destroy your gameplay playthrough because if you play this and there's new mechanics here that ain't in the previous one, you're going to be sick. You know what I'm saying? When you're depowered in the next one.
The reason why I don't mind that is because this was like a time before...
That.
What's this? This ain't Shinra, is it? Is it Shinra?
Shinra's in this game, yeah. Shinra's the...
They're the one that make the soldiers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is them.
Yeah, this is the agent. This is when they're soldiers, actual soldiers before they get wiped.
That's it.
And then
so,
clone Cloud or Cloud's clone gets...
Yeah, so if he's like... There's a mechanic say, I'm like, alright, cool, this is where Shinra was Shinra.
Okay.
Then Cloud and...
There's a logic there I can understand. There's a logic there.
For me, this is like alright, cool, you guys are back here. One of my favourite games on PSP. Final Fantasy, one of my favourite games as well. I'm like, alright, cool. This is my launch pad.
I'm here, man.
And this is also for you because I know you like the movie, which is meant to be a game. This also could be your.
I'm in a good place right now. Leave me alone.
I can't,
Leave
bro.
me out of your.
I'm trying to put this guy in.
I've been consistent with my games. I'm in a good place right now.
Yeah.
Let me progression.
Sam, you're wasting your time, bro.
Progression, bro.
Wasting
Progression.
your time.
Progression, bro. Progression.
Alright,
Like I hate. Listen, I never dismiss you man's recommendations. Eventually, whether it's a year or two later, I get there.
Alright, cool.
But right now, I'm in a good place of just.
Have you got 10 platinums yet?
I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm gonna take that as a no, innit? Get me.
No, after this, we're gonna check it.
Yeah,
we're gonna
get
check it.
me.
We're gonna go
So,
to the PS.
Until you
PS
get there, bro,
profile.
I'm not even. There's no more recommendations. There's no more. Trek there.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright, cool. Let's dive in. We've got 2 trailers, so it's about to be mad. Right, straight up, there's violence and blood.
Come and get it!
Let's go, Zach.
Hey!
Let's go. In every Final Fantasy game. Here we go.
Coming, yeah?
Let's go, Ifrit. Come on, Odin.
Mad!
My friend, your desire is the bringer of life, the gift of the goddess.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
A soldier trademark.
Oh, you.
Color of the sky, right?
But not scary at all.
Good news, Song. Me and
Jeez!
Cloud.
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
And Jill wouldn't betray us. Never!
This is
If people
mad,
had
man.
wings, they'd be monsters.
Wings, they don't symbolize monsters.
Your glory should have been mine.
How petty.
In hindsight, perhaps.
What the hell did you do, Angeal?
Well, look who's here.
Depending on what happens, I may abandon Shinra.
Angels dream of one thing,
Please, tell me.
to be human.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice at world's end.
Story for this is actually mad.
100%, bro.
Around the corner. Jeez.
You're not day one in this.
December. What am I playing in December?
Play yourself. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, yeah,
Play
it's like
yourself.
2-3 games. I'm still trying to complete God of War.
Yeah.
And another 2 titles.
In fact, you got space, bro. You ain't got nothing in December. You're not day one in
Wasn't
Protocol.
No, no.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bruv. Dude, hey, the slot's open. I'm very interested in I want to see the descent of Sephiroth.
Mm.
That's the only thing I'm here for.
Mm.
Like the clone troopers, how we got to that, why Sephiroth goes evil. But even him just saying there, yo, your success was supposed to be mine.
Mm.
I want to see him go down that path, innit? So
Mm.
yeah, I'm here for that, bro. Here for that. But the only reason that I'm not day one in this, is because I haven't platinumed Final Fantasy VII, the remake yet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought you done the hard mode. That's the last one, isn't it?
No, I've not. See, I completed it, but I didn't start my New Game Plus on hard. So I want to do a New Game Plus on hard for that. But that's got pushed to the back of the queue. So I'll get round to this though. But I'm here for it, man. It looks legit. You said there's gameplay or something?
Yeah, there's one more. So let's just dive into that, see what else is saying. Hopefully there's more story.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know it.
It looks like they've used old cutscenes as well as new ones. Man.
Just as you said it, you know, on cue, fam.
Wow.
Brace yourself.
See what they're doing.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, you slick. That's how they get you.
Man. Phoenix as well. I don't know over half these summons, bro. What's it?
I actually love that they did that. I didn't know that because I haven't played this on PSP. So I love that. Like, you picked up that they was old cutscenes. I didn't know because, bro, they look the same as the cutscenes in Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I think that's super legit. Like them just showing the comparison of where we've come. And I just like more games should do this, bro. You got a brand new engine for your system, bro. Just update the thing, bro. Like it's instant money instead of these. Remasters are so dead, bro.
Yeah, I do find that it's a weird practice. I feel like they remaster and be like, oh, people are still there, and then they remake it, rather than like just put the money in. If you've got like novel projects, so you've got like a second studio, just let them do that. And if it's done well, like I said, the money's gonna be made back.
Remaster is when they just do the visual
graphics upscale and stuff like that. And I understand that. Like, I think with that kind of system, they're like, if we remaster it, the hardcore people are going to get it. And then they know the hardcore people are also going to buy the remake as well. Which is fine from a money-making business perspective, bro. But like, let's just think about everyone, innit? Just go in one time, do the remake, put all efforts into that, and then let's move forward, bro. Because these lot, they're actually shelling this, bro. To have Final Fantasy VII a remake, and then to remake a PSP game that is part of the timeline, but people probably haven't played before.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruv, it makes so much sense, bruv. This is just a great idea. This is the kind of stuff, they're doing stuff that is actually great for the gaming scene in general, fam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I actually love this, bruv.
But for me, I'm like, I know they remade or remastered 8.
Ugh, vomit. That makes me sick, bruv.
Can we, like, they've remastered 9 and 10.
Yeah, I know. No, 10 is a close second for me. Like 8, 10, 7, big gap 9.
That's a big gap.
Why the big gap?
Just 9's not it, man. Like, I played it, I liked it, I enjoyed it, but it's not the same as 7. Like 7, 8, and 10. It's not like they're in the same universe, but they feel very similar.
Yeah.
They feel very similar. And then obviously I'll stand by Blitzball being the best mini game I've ever played and probably will ever play. Blitzball should be a game that's released on its own. I continue to say this. And Warner Brothers, if you're watching, you better do the same for Quidditch, bruv. You get me? I know, because that's not in Hogwarts Legacy.
Mad.
Get me?
Yeah, like I feel like, what Jay's saying, 7, 8, and 10 feels like they've gone futuristic kind of thing, even though it feels like modern but futuristic. With 9, it almost like they were like, oh yeah, everyone loves, I think it was 6.
Yeah.
And before that, they were like, oh, everyone loves those times, and they thought they'd go back.
I see.
And it was going forward.
And it didn't hit.
And it was a bit mad. I think the same thing happened to 12 as well, where they went back with like the whole Knights kind of thing. It's like, bro, stop.
At some point, I just lost all the numbers on Final Fantasy, bro. Like,
if they was going back and forth, like futuristic, then oldies, futuristic, then oldies, I'd feel it. But it's like, it was so like you was in the groove, and it was like, yo, hold this, and then they came back with 10, like, do you know what I'm saying, bro?
It was like, wrong turn.
Get me? And then after that, like after 10, I didn't even play X2, and then after that, that was kind of where I stopped with the Final Fantasies until coming back to the remake.
Okay, yeah. It's weird because they did make a weird turn. Because 15 for me is actually pretty good. Looking forward to 16. So I'm like, it felt like 16 kind of goes back as well, or is that modern night-ish kind of era? I don't know. Yeah, bro, they're just doing Final Fantasy, to be honest. So, some of the good games keep hitting. But yeah, man, this looks kind of legit. So day one for me. And guys, comments down below. What do you think of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion? Did you play the original on PSP? Are you picking this up? Have you played the remake of 7? Which is your favorite Final Fantasy of all time? That is a massive question because there's about 20,000 titles out there. And boy, like there's
so
probably
many
tactics.
discs.
This,
It's a disc
holy
from
crap,
back in the day, fam.
bruv. That is actually a very good point. To the point now that they're bringing the discs, bruv. Seven's got like.
So how does it work? I know you was trying to wrap it up, but sorry.
No, it's cool.
I had that question in the back of my mind. So back in the day, we had the discs. How does it work in terms of like memory? Do you need to wipe up all your games, or you just that external hard drive up on external hard drive?
I'll say external hard drive now. It's almost like 7's like 100 gig in it.
I don't remember 7 being huge.
Right.
For me, it was just like, it felt like a regular game, but obviously it's only one part. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you're fine. But I would say by the end of the series, you're definitely going to need an external hard drive just for Final Fantasy VII, innit?
That's it.
But at this point, with where Call of Duty's going, where like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you do you know what I'm saying? Like,
be ready, innit?
Exactly, bro.
Just have that hard drive ready. Just label it. Final Fantasy, Call of Duty, and each game series is gonna have its own thing.
Man, this is like the tower. Man's gonna need
Man's
the
at the
tower
tower.
to just put your hard drives. Yeah,
Have a whole server.
Right.
It's mad, but guys, appreciate you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry, Mr. Blitztech.
Revenue GS.
J1 Further Cybernodes.
Peace.